Hey guys, Draven here. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe and like, but I appreciate you just liking. But basically, I'm going to show you how I got my frames back in Rocket League. So here's Rocket League. I'm going to open it up. This is the Steam version of Rocket League, but it's the same for Steam or for Epic. It does not matter. But basically, after the new update, my frames and my frames got cut in half, as you can tell by look at the right here. I used to get around 150 to 200 frames per second FPS, and the frame number, which is your input lag, used to be around 4 to 6, and now runs around 9 to 12. But this is the Steam's version. It doesn't matter if it's Steam or if it's Epic, they both run crappy. But the only way I was able to get any kind of decent frames is running everything on high performance like you see right here. So I'm just going to go into training, which as you know is like you're basically in the server. And you can see, look at how crappy my game looks just to get 90 frames per second and the worst input lag I've ever felt in my life. It's almost unplayable. I played on my PlayStation last night just to check it out, and the game runs better on my $200 PlayStation than it does on my gaming PC. So and to make it so your game looks at all decent, you have to go over here and you go high quality, and you can leave this all on high performance, and doing that knocks you down to about 65 frames. And look at the stutters, and my input lag went to 17. My PlayStation runs better than this. So this is how bad the game is right now since the update. I don't know who else is having this problem, but I was. Pretty much make this game unplayable. And it doesn't matter if it's Steam or Epic. So now we're going to quit this. And I'm going to show you what I had to do after 3 days of Googling and using Reddit and all those services. I saw one Reddit post saying if because I don't have an NVIDIA driver, I have an AMD driver, Radeon, whatever you want to call it, basically the other brand you can have. But he basically asked if you could run a NVIDIA driver on a GeForce CPU. And they were like, yes, you can run it. But instead of going and buying an expensive NVIDIA GeForce game GPU graphics card, I got this GeForce Now, which is an app you can download. It's free, or it's $5 for basically unlimited playing. And the good thing about this is you can run it on either Epic or Steam, and I'll just run it on Steam so you can see, because that's what I just ran it on before. But it doesn't matter if it's Steam or if it's Epic. And now we're just going to load in. I will say a couple of the downsides of running this program is you cannot Alt-Tab out. Like when you're in this program, you're in this program. So you can't Alt-Tab out. You can't leave the program to... you might be able to go into Task Manager, but I haven't tried. But basically, once you load this up, you're pretty much stuck in this program. The other bad thing about this program is when you load in, if you use a PlayStation controller like I do, everything's in... If you look at the button configurations, everything is in Xbox. So, like if you go to settings here, everything's in Xbox. But you can already tell if you look up to that top right, I'm getting 240 frames, and my input is at almost 4.0, 4.7. And my rendering and my GPU is a little off. But what we're going to do is we're going to go custom, and we're going to hit performance button, and then we're going to change this to high performance, which gets rid of all these stupid shaders that you don't need, and it makes your game at the highest possible performance. And you can look at that. My frames per second now is stuck at 250. I'm getting 4. I'm green everywhere, right? I'm green everywhere. Then you have your controls, your whatnots, and all that stuff. I haven't used Steam in a while. So we're gonna go like here, and then like I said, we'll go into training. We'll go into a free play, and we're gonna see how the game looks. So you can tell, looking at my screen, the game already looks cleaner, and I don't get input lag now. I do get some like screen stutters, but I think that is on the Cynet. That's on Cynet's end, not on my my gaming. But my numbers are all good. But you guys don't want to watch me in training mode. But another bad thing I would say is, if you can see here, like skip is RS, so the buttons are in Xbox. I haven't tried to change it just because I've used this for so long. I know all the buttons to use on my PlayStation controller. But that's it. If you want to fix if you're getting bad frames ever since the Season 2 launch, I recommend downloading this GeForce Now. Obviously, I am a small streamer, so GeForce Now is not paying me any money to advertise this. It was just the only way I found to fix my Rocket League. It was the only way I found to fix my Rocket League so I could play it on my CPU, on my computer, my PC. Because ever since this update, for some reason, it just ruined. It just ruined Rocket League. All my other games run fine. All my other games on my software, which is the AMD software that runs your GPU, all that stuff. All my other games work fine. My Valorant gets 250 frames per second, so I have no issues with it. My Fortnite gets pretty standard 150 frames when I'm playing, which isn't bad because I don't have like a $2,500 PC. But also the good thing I liked about this too is there's a bunch of other games that you can actually play on here for free. If you go here, you go to games, right? You got featured, you got sales, you can buy games if you want to play it on here. But basically why this works is because it's powered by the NVIDIA GPUs in the cloud. So it's powered by a much better graphics card than you probably have in your PC. So instead of having to buy a new graphics card, which can be $800, $1,000 for a decent one, for $5 a month you can play it on GeForce Now, as long as the game's on here, and you get a good graphics card. It has to go through this app while running, but I'm still getting 250 frames on Rocket League, which was even before this I was getting 150. So it's a good way if you want to. If you want to play Rocket League on your PC and, enjoy Rocket League again. Because I didn't. This Season 2 update ruined it. But I hope that helped you out. You have a great day. Thanks for watching.